Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's nice to see everybody's already in here. Nice to see you guys. Wow, who we got? Dawn, Carla, and Ken taking time out from their great trip to come in and say hi. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. There's Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Say hi to Scotty for us. Missing you all. Brian and Donna. They've been kind of slowing their roll down a little bit, taking some time to enjoy life. I've been enjoying your videos. Everybody's saying hello. Iron Mountain Road. Yeah, it's a good one. It is a good one. It looks like you guys are in Custer. Is that where you are now? It is a nice road. Hi, Pam. Nice to see you. And there's Miss Sue. Hi, Sue. Say hi to Bob. It's jumping. Run an ATV and go on it. Oh, that'll be exciting. That'll be quite exciting. Hi, Doyle. Nice to have you. And there's Mr. Kevin. Hey, Kevin. What's up? Are you tired? Is Henry working you to death? And you guys are in Detroit, Donnie? Hi. Wow. You're traveling. Yes, happy Thursday. Thumbs up, everybody. Don't forget, blanket hello. Those are always good ones. Hi, Ron. Nice to have you. And there's Mobile Tech. Hi, Mobile Tech. Are you feeling better this week? I certainly hope you are. I like the picture that you posted on your community tab today. That was really a good picture of you. Everybody's just saying hi. Hi, hi. Hey, Jennifer. Sorry, I got a itchy nose. What's they say? It's company coming. The other night, my left foot was itching. I was like, what's that one, Christian? He says, you got money coming. I can't wait for it to get here. It would be awesome to have some more money. Feeling a little better each day. So glad to hear that, Mobile Tech. It kind of takes you for a loop, doesn't it? I believe that. Good for you. You need a day to relax. Yes, you do need a day to relax. Hey, Tim, how are you? Nice to see you. How have you been? What are you up to these days? So, what's everybody doing this week? This one was mean. Oh, you had one of the more severe cases of it? So sorry. It's, I'm glad I had the milder form. There's my son, Christian. Just your head. Stick your head in here.
What are you guys doing? What's everybody up to?
They're just all saying hello right now.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Kevin Darrell. Hi, son. There's some pizza over there on the stove for you.
Sees it.
So, and there's Henry. Hi, Henry and Leanne. Nice to have you. Glad you could make it in tonight. Hope y'all are getting everything accomplished that you need to. Because I think y'all are talking about taking off for a trip pretty soon, huh? That sounds kind of exciting. Everybody's saying hi to my son. All right, good. I'll have to check that out. See what you got going on. That sounds good. It's always nice to get a build finished, isn't it? Got to do the blanket hello. It kind of saves a lot of time when you just do a blanket hello, doesn't it? Well, I've had kind of a slow week this week. Not a whole lot that I've done or actually really even gotten accomplished this week. Yesterday, my daughter and I rode down to Gainesville. My grandson is transferring from the Santa Fe Community College in Gainesville to University of Florida. Yay! And so he was changing apartments, and he had, you have to move out of one apartment, and then it was like a 2 week interval before he could move into the next one. So had to take all the stuff home, and then Wednesday we took the last load down for him because he had to go the day before to sign all of his paperwork and get into his apartment. So we did that yesterday. It was a nice trip, very relaxing drive. Got a chance to really talk with my daughter for a while, without being interrupted. When she's driving, it's a lot easier to kind of pin her down so we can just, sit and catch up with one another. Got to see my grandson, helped him with some cleaning projects and everything he had, because the apartment it's one of those, it's like a college life apartment. So there's 4 apartments with the 4 bedrooms and a bathroom. And then there's the common area, which is the kitchen and the living room. So there were 2 people already living there who aren't necessarily neat. And Richie was just really frustrated when he saw all the mess. So, Grandma went in and started cleaning up the kitchen. I had to take the drip pans off the stove and clean underneath. It was a mess. And cleaned the oven. So hopefully it's a lot better for him now. He was in a lot better mood when we left. So a solar shakedown cruise. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what you need to do. It'll be fun. You'll see how well all that hard work is going to pay off for you. Enjoying the photos of the model railroad villages. Yeah, that was an interesting stop that they made, wasn't it? That I would have enjoyed that. Cross country traveling to the Northeast in September. Nice. And then M22 meetup in Michigan. Are you coming to M22? No, I'm actually kind of stuck here for a while. I've got some legal issues that I'm dealing with that I just got another email from the attorney's office today. And so I have to stay here where I can, get whatever documents they need, or answer email, answer letters. I'll eventually have to sign a form to send into the court. So I've got to kind of stay put for a while. But hopefully maybe next year. Thumbs up. Thank you. Yes. It's nice that that they enjoyed that. It would be nice to go. It certainly would. I'd love to meet a lot of YouTube creators. That would be very fun, very interesting. Lots of good ideas exchanged, I'm sure. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's really a lot of fun for you. And I'm sure you'll post a video. Hi, Hannah. Nice to have you. Where are you? Are you at home, or are you out camping, or what's going on? This weather has just been so horrible. It's really kind of hard to do anything, and unless you're staying in a campground where you have electric. It's just so hot. And here in Florida, it's just been raining almost every single day in the afternoon, which is typical. I really want to go to Deadwood. I've never been there. So let's see. I think Kim and Daryl, you've been to Deadwood. Maybe you could give Carla and Ken some ideas of what to see in Deadwood. That's one place I've always wanted to see, and I've never quite gotten that far. And I should have done it when I was there before, but I didn't have the time. So that's one on my list I would love to see as well. But South Dakota is beautiful, isn't it? I really like that state a lot. And it's right up there with Wyoming in a lot of ways. So I really enjoyed it. Drove through but didn't stop. Yeah. There's my son saying hi to everybody.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. He's in the living room on the TV or are you on your phone, I guess? So he's participating in the chat tonight. Yay. It's always nice to, have your kids on when they can. Yes, I had really good interactions with people there in South Dakota. Never had any problems. Everyone was just really very nice and helpful, and I enjoyed it. Trying to get some of this coffee down so I don't maybe have so much trouble with yawning tonight. Oh my gosh. Finally cooled down to 100. That's sad when 100 degrees feels better. But I understand that. Are there any fires near you or just a lot of heat? Dawn said she heard you. Hi, Summer. Nice to see you. Glad you could make it. How's everything up there in your part of New York? How's the weather? I was watching, I don't know if y'all, I think it was Kevin that kind of turned me on to this guy. He's Ryan Hall, y'all. He does a weather channel and frequent updates. And if there's real severe storms or whatever, he does like live streaming during the event. But anyway, I was watching that, and they were saying that there's kind of like a nor'easter storm coming up that way. Of course, it won't be bringing snow this time around, but the same conditions as a nor'easter. So y'all might be getting quite a bit of rain here pretty soon. Everybody's saying hi to my son. Thank you so much. And there's Doreen. Hi, Doreen. Nice to have you. So, how was your little run? How'd your mattress do? Do you like it? Because I'm really interested to see what you think. I just put a new mattress in my trailer, but I haven't actually slept on it yet. But if it's anything like the one at my daughter's house that I did sleep on the last couple of nights, it's going to be very comfortable, and I'm thinking I'm going to be very happy with it. But I'm just curious, Doreen, to see what you thought of yours and how it worked out. Got a lot of nice comments on the video that I put out on my vintage trailers, both the current one and the one that I did a few weeks ago. So I guess that's something that people really like watching. So I'll be looking for more vintage trailer rallies, see what I can find. You like it soft and cushy? Well, if it's not too high, you could always get, like a memory foam overlay to put over the top of that mattress, and it would soften it up some. Get one of those cushy, soft memory foam ones, and that would soften it up quite a bit. So think about that. Something that you can do. If your sheets will fit over it all, that's the whole big thing. Now, I've got a 12-inch mattress in my trailer, so I have to get sheets with deep pockets, but I'm really thinking of getting those zip sheets, because I think that's going to be the best thing in the world for me. It'll make my bed making so much easier in my trailer. You popped out for a bit? Snack time for the dogs. Yeah. I did that before I got online so that my kids would be fed and happy, and I wouldn't have to worry about them. Six-inch mattress, but turns out that only 1 inch is memory foam. The rest is just foam. It's probably a denser foam. I have a 2-inch memory foam. Good. So there you go. That'll be perfect. I think you'll be a lot happier. That'll give you 3 good inches of memory foam. So that should help it a lot. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Actually, if you see my video, there was Airstream, a vintage Airstream trailer there with a vintage truck that he pulled it with. I think it was a 1950. Henry, you probably know. I think it was a 1951 Ford or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, Henry. And he's been all over everywhere with that truck and trailer. So, not perfect. It's very firm. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can always put more on there, soften it up, or just get a different mattress altogether, which is costly. But I'm sure you'll figure out something. You're quite a problem solver when it comes to your little trailer. You've done an amazing job with it. Anybody that hasn't seen Doreen's channel and her renovation on her camper, you should take a look at it. She has done so much and it looks so very cute. Just very well done. So, anyway, can't find memory foam that works for you? Well, you'll have to lay down on my bed once we're together again and see what you think of it. I don't know. You and Kevin probably like different cushiness in your bed. I think one, isn't it you, Don, that likes it firm? I know one of you likes it firm, and mine is firm, yet soft enough to be comfortable. And that's what I really enjoy about this newer bed. So I'm really looking forward to sleeping on it for the first night. A week-long trip Thursday. Giving it to my mom first bedroom. Yeah. I have to put it back together with spray adhesive. Yeah, that stuff comes in handy, doesn't it? I just bought me a new can of the Gorilla spray adhesive to have on hand because that stuff really comes in handy sometimes. Nothing like it. Makes a good glue. Finish installing the panels and warm up to the charge control. Oh, that's incredible. Well, you've got a lot done, Kevin. I know I talked to Dawn the other day and she was telling me you guys were having to fish some of that stuff through the walls that you hadn't planned on. So sounds like you've come a long way. Yeah, 51. Oh, he usually pulls it with the panel truck. That's right. I remember you telling me about that before. Love those old panel trucks. Those things were just really cool. My father-in-law years ago used to have a panel truck, and the boys in the family used to love to take that panel truck everywhere. It was kind of like a party vehicle back in the day. Definitely different. I like the pillow top, but he likes a bit firmer. So Kevin, you might like what I've got. To 30 inches wide, but 72 inches. I saved the pieces. There you go. You'll figure out something to do with that. Very good job. He does good work, that Kevin does. I'm telling you. He's pretty handy to have around. It's between Kevin and Daryl and Bobby and Carlos, and we've just got a lot of really good handymen in our circle of friends. So it's always nice to have people like that around. Old bunk bed mattress. Yes, vintage print on it. Yeah. Yeah, those were good back in the day. There's a lot of times when I think about the old mattress that was on my bed when I was a kid growing up. Of course, back then, the springs were not box springs. They were the, hard metal coil springs that you could see. And every spring you had to take the mattress off the bed and clean them because the dust would collect in there and cobwebs and everything else. But we had mattresses. They were probably 6 to 8 inches. I'm thinking more 6. Thick, and it was filled with cotton, like a cotton batting almost material, I guess. But they were soft. And then the springs, made it firm. and bouncy. Those beds were really bouncy with a flexible solar panel on it. Looked great. Yeah, that's cool. In fact, that's what Kevin's thinking we need to do with my Airstream because of the curved surface on the sides of my trailer. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get that to work. I need to be able to cut it to size. Yeah. That's, well, you know, the one that I bought, we cut it to size, but it was a chore because, so you had the foam layers, and then over the top of this was like this jersey knit material that they put over it and sewed that. So, you know, it was closed. And then over that was another cover that had a zipper on the back so you could take the cover off and wash it if you needed to. So we had to get both of those off before we could even, you know, measure and cut the foam. And 12 inches of foam, especially with different densities of layers. So I had like a 6-inch firm density foam, and then like a 3-inch medium density foam, and then like a 2-inch soft memory foam gel. And so, you know, each layer was a little bit different how it liked to be cut, and how the technique that you use to cut it with. And we tried an electric knife, nearly burnt her electric knife up. I've actually done that with one that I did years ago. And then, so I finally just got a long bladed serrated knife, and that's how we did it. Yeah, miss jumping on the bed. Yes, what kid hasn't done that from our day and age? Especially when you got brothers and sisters, you know, when you're bouncing up and down like it's some kind of trampoline until mom comes in. And then it's like everybody butts on the bed. Oh, yes. Yeah. So you know, it cuts a little differently. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get through it. But yeah, jumping on the bed was a lot of fun. And, you know, mom had all of us kids to take care of pretty much by herself during the day. And she'd always try to, on the weekends when we were all there, she'd always try to get us all to jump on the bed with her and lay down and take a nap. That was the funniest thing in the world. When you've got about 4 or 5 young kids on the bed with their mom in the middle of the afternoon when they don't want to be sleeping. And, you know, all we would do is talk or tickle each other or whisper in each other's ears, because mom was always saying, all right, now lay down, be quiet, let's take a nap. That's the furthest thing from our mind. We just wanted to get up and go play. So anyway, from a nursery, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Isn't that the truth? Mom's running all the fun. All right. Well, cook your dinner. What are you fixing tonight, Model Tech? Zipper cover, but I cut the inner cover and I hand stitched it. Yeah, I didn't cut my zipper cover either. We kept it intact so that I could put it back on the bed and, you know, adjust it and make tucks in it to make it fit. So, yeah, because I wanted to keep a cover over it. And then I put actually a mattress cover over that as well. So it's well protected, but it's a mess. Yeah, that was a fun little ditty. Hamburger surprise, nothing like it. Hamburger is such a versatile product. You can just make anything that you want to with it. Love it. That makes me think I've been thinking for some time that, you know, with the way things are going with the economy and food prices and all of that, and then, you know, so many people say, won't be long until the food supplies are gone. And at any rate, food prices are probably going to go up more. So I've been really thinking about getting dehydrated or freeze-dried foods that you can buy in the large cans that will last for many years. And using that instead of, buying all kinds of small little canned goods and stuff. I was looking today at this one company, and they actually even have like um, dehydrated cubes of beef, um, and hamburger and chicken. And I thought, well, that would be perfect because then I'd always have meat on hand if I needed it. And I want to get, cans of individual vegetables. They've got some that's like you can get powdered butter, you can get powdered honey, powdered peanut butter. How great would that be for making cookies or baking with it? That would be pretty cool. All kinds of fruits, all kinds of vegetables. And then they have, like chicken and rice, just different things that you can buy that I think would be kind of time saving, and have that food on hand. It would be incredible just to know that you have food if you can't get it. So I'm thinking about doing that. Have you guys ever thought about that, or have you looked at any different companies? And if so, what did you think was a good company to use? I'd be interested to know that information. You heard Ziggy. He was just barking at somebody outside the door, and so when they pass by and he can't see him, then he's quiet again. That's maybe that's something I should invest in, but I don't. I don't have so much room in my small little trailer. You know what that's like, Jennifer. You can only take so much stuff with you, and then after a while, it's just like, where do I store this? And right now, I'm wanting to downsize some of that stuff. I definitely, and I still haven't gotten into that because it's been so hot in my trailer. But I've got a lot of clothes in my trailer. I need to downsize that at least by half, if not more. Way too many clothes that I take with me. So, and if I do all that, then I can make room for these. And the thing that I'm noticing about them is they're not that heavy. Um, you know, they might weigh a half a pound or a pound or 2 pounds in this great big cans. And I'm thinking, well, that's pretty lightweight. So it's not going to be a lot of excessive storage of heavy items inside the trailer. So it could really work out great. So I'm very interested to learn more about it, and I think I need to get a hold of Jim and Deb from Life is Joy, because I know that Debbie buys a lot of those types of foods, and she can let me know where she purchases from. So it's very interesting to think about, and those products will last for some of them up to 25 years in a can. So, you might think about having some of that on hand just in case we get to a point where the store shelves are looking kind of bare again, like they did in the beginning of the COVID pandemic. It's just really something that I think that we all need to maybe start thinking about. The happy camper used the powdered peanut butter on a recent recipe. See, there you go. So it would be perfect. Worked great in our pancakes. Yeah, see, apples, strawberries. I saw they have blueberries, mango. I'm sure they have peaches. But how long would it last if you actually ran out of food? Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, you have to look at from what I'm seeing, the servings per, they're in number 10 cans. The servings run anywhere from 15 to 19, depending on the product, and how big. Of course, peas, they were like 19 servings in the can. Corn would probably be about the same. Blueberries, I think, were maybe 15 servings. I don't really remember each and every single one, but each one has a different amount of servings per container. So, the things that you're going to use more of, you'd probably want to stock up on 3 or 4 cans of those sorts of things. Sorry. Sorry. I I'm sorry, but I was expecting some news about my brother. I have a brother back home in Missouri that's been really ill. And for quite a while, he was critically ill. And I had asked for an update on his condition today. So, if y'all could say some prayers for my brother Mark, I would appreciate it. Pretty good for this winter supplies. That's good. Everybody saying hi to Kim and Daryl. John, hi John. Nice of you to stop in and say hello. Hope you find something useful in our chat, and please contribute. Give us some information or where you're at, what you're doing, and what kind of rig do you have. Give us some information on you. Where are you currently at? We'd love to hear about you. You as well set it up a long way. And then, yeah, see, that's the thing. So a couple of years. So, and then there's always that For Patriot. They have tons of meals and pouches, but I was looking at those and they're mainly all really starchy, like rice or pasta, meals, pancakes, oatmeal. It's all a lot of carbohydrates. And as much as I love them, I need to have some vegetables and meat in my diet. So I need to get products that I would use on a regular basis. I don't want to spend money for like a whole kit of, 4 weeks supply of food for stuff that I'm not really going to use. My dad had powdered peanut butter overseas a lot. Did he like it, Jennifer? Do you remember him saying anything about it? Yes. Yeah. And that's the thing, that is something that, you would kind of have to play around with. As a solo person, I'm only feeding one person. So, 19 servings of peas is because I don't really cook peas often. A lot of times I'll use them in soup, or in a salad. I like, frozen English peas in a salad. But I don't use them routinely. 19 servings of peas would probably last me quite a while, maybe 10 months. Who knows? Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Said not they, LOL. I'm not, I think something was missing from that comment. Thank you. I appreciate the prayers, everyone. Matthew Posa, he goes on canoe trips with his collie. He dehydrates his food, including spaghetti and meat sauce. John, thank you. I'll have to look him up and watch. Beyond the Fruits and Nuts. He does have a video on how to. Nice. Very good information. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you decided to pop in. That's very timely. He says it's fine. Okay, well, good. Rotisserie pigeon will do a pitch. That's hilarious, Don. We'll see if we can get Scotty to fix some of that the next time around. Oh, he would be dying laughing. Does he winter camp with this collie? I've watched that one. Maybe the same person. Sue, I am not surprised. You amaze me. You really, truly do. I have not heard of that channel, but you know what? I gotta. Hey, Stephanie. Sorry, I'm trying to talk to my daughter. Steph, can you bring me an ink pen? I got to write that down because I want to watch his channel. What? I need an ink pen, please. I can't write on that. I can write on this, though. I just need it long enough to be able to go in later and look this channel up. I appreciate you sharing that information, John. All right, so Matthew Posa. I'd be very interested to watch that. Oklahoma City. I love Oklahoma. Lived in Tulsa for about 1.5 years, 2 years. I don't know. It's been a long time ago. Don't remember. But I liked Oklahoma. Dropped down to the 80s. All right. Well, see, very good, John. Okay. Well, is that your channel name? Sooner JH? I'll give you a look. He does all seasons and goes fishing everywhere. Cool. It'll be very interesting to watch him. Stew, spaghetti, sauce, and chili. You can dehydrate just about anything. Wow, Jennifer, you need to make some videos on that, girl. That would be great. Thank you. That would be wonderful if you could drop it in the chat. I would appreciate it, Sue. Over 400,000. Just called Matthew Posa. Okay. It's because I never saw someone do spaghetti. Yeah. Me either. I wouldn't even think that you could dehydrate it. So that might come in very handy as a lot of good content, Jennifer. Something to think about. Okay, so that's Matthew Posa. So, okay, so you're Sooner JH. That's your channel name. Okay, very good. Thank you, John. Fishing is not a crime. Fishing is not a crime if you like fish. Now, I do love to fly fish if I ever have the opportunity where I could actually have a rod to go fly fishing in a place where I wouldn't need a license. Actually, here in Florida, as a senior, I don't need one. That would be great. I love fly fishing best of all. I used to fish, there's that yawn, with my dad a lot when I was a kid with rod and reel, and I learned very well how to cast with the rod and reel, but I just didn't like okay, great cast. All right, now sit here and wait for 2 hours for that line to bobble a little bit so you can get a fish. I don't like that kind of fishing. I like to be more active if I'm going to be sitting out there on the bank. I love fly fishing because you do a lot of casting. And if y'all watched my Bennett Springs video, that guy that was out there fishing where he was casting and I was recording him, that was some good casting that he was doing. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch my Bennett Springs video. Just time consuming, but easy. Probably is. It's just not anything I've ever done before. So, all right, good deal. I would love to see that content, Jennifer. How are you in Missouri? Hey, Mobile Tech, how are you in Missouri? Well, I was in Missouri back in May, early June. And now I'm in Florida. So my nose is itching tonight. Company's coming, I guess. Sooner JH Travels. All right. Thank you, John. JH Travels. Small, lowercase. Okay. Also include making dog treats too. Yet another good thing. I'll have to go back and watch those, Jennifer. Thank you. I don't really give my dogs a lot of treats anymore, but it'll be something good to watch in case I ever decide that I want to have some on hand for them. I don't have to go out and buy it. Save a penny here or there. because the dog treats in the store are ridiculously expensive. That's another reason why I don't like to use them. Thank you very much, Sue. I appreciate you doing that. So this is John's channel. So y'all take a look and see if you like John's channel. I keep watching People Can Chicken. Oh no. Canned chicken. Oh, yeah. You know, I've seen my grandmother can chicken before, but they, lived out on a farm and raised chickens. So it was just a good thing to do and made it nice and handy whenever you wanted chicken and noodles or chicken noodle soup or whatever. You're so welcome, John. Glad we could help you out, and it's nice to have somebody new on the stream. Helps me out as well. So thank you so much for coming in and sharing all that information, and we'll be sure to take a look at you. Canned chicken is super easy to do. Yeah, once you cook your chicken, you just put it in the jar with some broth and pressure cook it. It's really easy. Dawn, yes. Dawn gives my dogs treats illegally. But I kind of think that she's kind of quit doing that. Or maybe she just has me fooled. Who knows? You just don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Thank you, John. Thank you. Just a couple of times. A day, a week, a month. Oh, that's funny. Very good. Just found out where eggs come from. Hilarious. You guys are so funny. So Carla and Kim, what are you going to be looking at next? Where's your next exploring destination? Are you in Custer State Park? That's such a beautiful park. Lake Sylvan, it's one of my favorite places. And of course, the Wildlife Loop. I love that. Make sure you drive the Needles Highway if you haven't already. And there is a rock formation that looks like a needle's eye, but you have to really be watching for it to see it. In fact, I drove past it a couple of times without seeing it, and finally drove back the other way and parked and got out and was looking where everybody was at, and it was like right there. But it's just not at the right angle for you to really see it while you're driving the car. Anyway, I finally did get to see it. So, hi everybody. Nice to see you. Where are you guys at? Tell us what's going on. Get us up to date. Ron and Judy, nice to see you. I was talking to Summer, but I haven't got an answer back about the weather up that way. So how's the weather for you? Telling a dog club where he taught agility, told him to cut up a hot dog into little slices. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if I want to. Do your dogs like those, Sue? Come from the refrigerator. Absolutely. Or the dairy case at the grocery store. You're funny. Yeah, where are you staying? Where are we staying? Where are we staying? Where are you at? Oh, see, that's so beautiful. That's a beautiful lake, isn't it? And it's a nice little walk around it. Very pretty. Very nice part of that whole park. I'm sure. I think especially this day and age, Carlin, seeing our forefathers, who helped really form this nation, and without getting political. We're just all in a mess right now. So I would think that standing there in front of our forefathers and just looking at their faces is very emotional at this time in our lives. 80s and rain in the evenings here, pretty much like it is here in Florida. It is really amazing. So your dogs like them then? A little tiny bit to use as a reward. Yeah, that's a good idea. Warren, Michigan. So, are you guys getting a lot of rain up there? If not, I think I can't remember what Ryan Hall. There's like a jet stream dip, so it looks like your area is probably going to be a little warmer, whereas the Northeast is going to get a lot of rain and maybe just a little bit cooler. So, hey, Lane Cloud Adventures, nice to have you. Glad you could make it in this evening. How have you been doing? What's up with you guys? Where are you at? I love to get an update on everybody and see what everybody's doing. I've been trying to watch more videos, but it's hard. It's hard to keep track of everybody. I just need to, put your videos in a watch later list and then just start running the list like Sue does. Sue does that and works pretty well for her. I may not get to make a lot of comments or anything, but at least I'll be running your video and giving you some watch hours. So anyway, saying hello to Nate. Hey, Sue and Kevin. Everybody saying hello. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Very nice. A couple more weeks before heading to M22. Well, good. I hope that you're enjoying your time there. Please make sure and tell Paula hello for me. 37 more days. Everybody's excited. Really excited about M22. It would be a lot of fun. It's just so far away from me right now, and it's not anything I can do at this point in this year. I'm really not happy being stuck here at home. I really want to get back out on the road. I've had about enough of being here, but unfortunately there's things yet to finish up, and until I get done with this lawyer and this little bit of business that I have to take care of, then I'm just kind of stuck. To watch later, and then we run them on the big screen. Yeah. I like that idea. And I've heard you say that before. And it's something that I haven't really done. So I just need to do it. Usually the kind of videos that I've been adding to my watch later list are videos that I found very informative, that I thought I would need to come back to that information again later. So I just keep them in a watch later list so I can access them a little bit easier. Deadwood tomorrow, Belfort on Saturday, Douglas Tower on Sunday, after church in Belfort. Wow, that's a busy little schedule you've got going on there. So take time out to, breathe in between. And, I'm sure that you guys will sit outside and just enjoy being in nature. But just be careful, be safe. Don't push yourselves too hard. And just enjoy your trip no matter what. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yes. Be back going strong very soon. Well, good. How's Judy's mom? Hope she's doing okay. And look forward to seeing more videos from you guys. Building up enthusiasm. Well, I'm very enthusiastic about wanting to get out of here. There's many things that I would like to do, and I've got you and Kevin up there with Henry and Leanne, and just seeing some nice things, and you're in my neck of the woods, and I would really love to be there. Really, truly would. I just can't right now, and it's making me sad. I miss you guys. Check out Visitor Center. Okay. I don't think I've ever been through there actually myself either. So that's another place I need to go to. Literally impossible, for sure. Yeah. 2 lives to show support. And I appreciate that so much. I really, truly do. But, and my feed keeps getting so messed up with all of I've got a couple of news channels that I've subscribed to, and I need to just go in and unsubscribe because my feed is so full of news stuff that I could care less about. That I don't see a lot of the people that I normally watch anymore in my feed, and I'm wondering, well, are people just not putting out videos or what? And I think they're just getting hidden or pushed down. With all this election cycle stuff, you get so much political stuff, and I don't like to watch the news. I would much rather watch videos that have content that I'm interested in, and we all know that that's RV life and RV travel and anything to do with RV life. So I'm going to go unsubscribe. Oh, very sweet. Church there. We're going to check it out. Oh, very nice. That's good. I'm glad for you. News related on a different account. Yes. Yeah, it's very irritating. Really very irritating. So, yeah, I think once I do that, once I unsubscribe to those channels, I'll start seeing a lot more of my RV life videos coming up on my life feed, up on my feed again, so I can have something to pick from. Feed is full of dog groups. Yes, but that's something that you're very interested in seeing, and that's great. That's good. That's what it should be. Don't recommend this channel. Oh, okay, nice to know. Thank you. I did not know that. So, see, you're always learning something new from people. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, exactly. Don't watch the news. It's just, here's my philosophy. I really quit watching the news about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. I just don't watch it. And my philosophy is, if there's something really important that I really need to know about, somebody's going to tell me. Someone else has seen and watched and listened to all that stuff, and they're going to tell me about some important event. And then if it's something that I really think that I want to research or find out more about it, then I can go do that. But why waste my time watching all of this garbage? And so much spin this way and that way that half the time you don't even know what to believe. So I'd just rather not know. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great week, and come back and see me next Thursday. Talk to you later. Rusty does say that. I haven't watched Rusty in a long time either. See, that's one of those channels that I used to watch all the time, and I never see his videos pop up anymore. Exactly. You do you. If you visit a channel you've subbed to, will start showing up on your feed again. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But I just need to get rid of those news feeds so I can see more of them. Plus, I can go into my subscriptions and pick the ones that I haven't seen in a long time too, and watch them, which I've been trying to do that over the last week or two. Stretch, stretch, swivel, swivel. Exactly. Read the news. It's less emotional. Yeah, whatever happened to a good newspaper, huh? All right, Brian and Donna. See you. Take care. Enjoy your time. Exactly. And it was just a matter of fact, and it wasn't leaning left or it wasn't leaning right. It was just a record of the events of that particular day. That's the way it should be. So that's just my spin on it. And that's how I like to live my life. So everybody has an opinion, right? We all have one, and everyone has a right to that. Oh, see, that's good. Oh, okay. No, more new information. So I evidently don't know everything I need to know about using YouTube. But that's why doing all this really helps. As they're struggling. Okay, Don. See you next week. Love you. We will. We'll chat soon. Bye, Don. Well, it's about that time anyway. It's 8:26 here. So I totally understand. I'll be there with your dog. Um, it's been nice chatting with everyone, and I hope that everyone has a great week. Um, I'll be looking up these channels and doing a lot more watching of videos. So that'll be in my queue for the week. All right, guys, everyone. Let's see what Don has to say. Watch his videos too. Yeah, Kim and Daryl's dog Bentley. He watches videos, especially when it's Bobby and Sharon. Oh, that's the dogs. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Love you all. Talk to you next Thursday. Good night.